Why did we sell Joe Allen?
I'm not
He's
sure.
He's good at football.
He's good at the football. He is. Like, he's.
Why we sell them or why we do?
Why?
I've got all the answers.
We'll come to you in a second.
I think the thing is, he controlled that game of football first 30 minutes. Like, and he really did, and he was brilliant, and he was doing stuff that I was like, I'd be really impressed if Phil Coutinho dribbled past those four players, you know what I mean? And,
he was good.
And there's stuff like that, and you think, wow, this is boss.
You were looking for the key matchups, like, and you're thinking, what you want to see there is Jordan Henderson just go and fucking dominate him, or Lallana come and dominate, and he got the better of Henderson and Lallana, and Milton, and, you know, and you're like, hey, listen, fair fuck.
The fact is, Klopp's come out, I won't tread on Steve's point, I'll try and do something different. Klopp's come out and said he wouldn't have got game time, and I still think that's the case. A, we're not playing with a 10. So where does he fit into the side, first and foremost? B, if we did play with a 10, he wouldn't be our best one. And C,
he's a massive fanny. He's a massive fanny. He is such a big bottler. Yeah. He is an absolute bottler. He's a good player for us. He was a good player off your bench. He's a massive fanny. He goes one-on-one in the derby and puts it wide, and we have to sub him off because his head's gone. Yeah. He missed chance after chance after chance. And every so often, he'd scored a couple of goals in his last year. He never scored. And I get it, he's now scoring 4 goals for Stoke. Nice one, boss, get in. He's a big fish.
He went out and score goals, though.
No, I agree, he should.
But he's not a fan.
And I don't think he's first choice. and he's not a fanny. And I don't think he's first choice. I think the manager would pick Chan ahead of Wijnaldum when fit. I like Wijnaldum, I do, but I think the manager would. That's the thing when we sell players. It's good that we can sell players who are still good. If that makes sense?
Yeah.
Because usually when we sell someone, it's because they're shit. Yeah. It's sound, you can go and get...
And we've sold them at a massive loss and we're fucking embarrassed.
We went, what do we get for Joe Allen? 13 million quid for him? Sam, you go and play for Stoke and you come between 9th and 14th every year when there's no pressure on you and you'll be sound. Because I like Joe Allen as a player and he seems like a decent fella. But
he's a nice fella.
I've met him and he's a good guy. He just didn't have the bottle to play for Liverpool. He just didn't have the bottle to play for Liverpool. And
the thing
it's
is,
all right being a 10 for it's all right being a 10 for Stoke. It's sound being a 10 for Stoke. That's nothing like playing for Liverpool.
Yeah,
it's just not. It's
and he's also proven because he'd had 3 years of not working.
He tried it.
The thing is, I believe, I think there's a little bit of Wijnaldum criticism. He's becoming that player. Liverpool have always got to have one that everyone says, I don't even know what he fucking does. He's shit. But, and again, he doesn't help himself. It was me uncle and my granddad last night. But they love Henderson now, so they got to move all of that hate onto someone. But Wijnaldum, even if he was worse than what he is, I think Wijnaldum's been solid, and he's shown. I think he's good. Yeah. And he's shown springs that if he just clicks, because he scored goals in the Premier League, he just hasn't done it for us. If they click in, we've suddenly got another goal-scoring midfielder, which is amazing. But the fact of the matter is, you look at that summer and you go, I know exactly what I get from Joe Allen because he's been here 4 years and I've tried him and he's not in my first team plans. He's not even challenging because if it had been not Wijnaldum, if it had been Lallana, Chan, they're starting every game and then Allen's always on the bench. Or I can go and get this player from Newcastle who's been a captain at PSV, he's a winner, he's done well, he wants to join us. He's more physical and I'll roll the dice to see if he can come really good. Because we know Joe Allen's not going to have that roll of the dice. It's already not worked. And I think we did well. And ultimately, you can only carry, with no European football, certain amount of players in your squad. Now, Joe Allen wants game time. He's had a good Euro, so you get your 13 million for him. Next summer, which is where we pick up a Draxler or a Brandt or a De Hood or whoever, because we're in the Champions League. That's a massive trade up on Joe Allen's squad place because now it's Wijnaldum or Chan in that squad place.
Comes with is that I like to see ex-players come to Anfield and bottle it and be fucking shit. I've got no ill feeling towards Joe Allen anyway, shape or form. Like I said, we did some work with him a couple of years ago and he was brilliant. Dead nice fella, all the time in the world for him, and he is a very good footballer. But I prefer it when, particularly when they play us, than to do what like Charlie Adams does. Not be very good.
Like Len Johnson does and play a 1-2 with Van Malana.
Exactly. All of that. I'm all in on that. But like in terms of him being good, it makes you think. He'd have played for us, I think, this season, and I think he could have done a really good job for us because he's clearly good enough. Because he's come up against our midfield, who are very good this season, and not looked a class below what we're putting out there.
How many minutes has Ovie Ejaria had this season?
Not many.
That's how many minutes Joe Allen would have had.
Maybe, yeah.
Because there's two scenarios. One, we keep Joe Allen, we didn't buy Wijnaldum. If that's a scenario, however many minutes Wijnaldum's had, Joe Allen would have had.
Maybe, but then don't forget, we had a brief scenario when Lallana was injured and we dropped Coutinho back into the midfield. No, the point is that, and again, there's a lot of football to be played. He would have played more minutes than that. And you don't know because we've seen.
But is he good because he's playing it? That's what I'm saying. That's my point. He's good because he's playing every week.
He prefers to be a big fish in a small.
He plays every. At Swansea, he was the main man, and he was good, and he played it. He was playing every single week, and he knew he was playing. And at Stoke, he's Stoke's best player.
He's allowed to dictate that midfield.
He's never going to dictate Liverpool's midfield. No. That's Henderson's job. Yeah. And then, is he better than Adam Lallana in the other midfield role? No, he's not, quite frankly.
Is he a Coutinho? No, he's not. So there you go.
That's the thing. He's
a good player.
He's good. He's a good player. He's a decent player. He's a good squad player, but he's just. I'm happy. Go and be boss for Stoke. Yeah, and never ever play in the derby ever again. Yeah. And miss that chance. You could have sold him then.
You know what it is? It's kind of like when like Man United sell players to Everton.
I'd have scored
that. They go on in the fucking Britain for Everton because they get to be the Billy Big Bollocks. As you say, the big fish small pond thing. He's reveling in this. They all love him to bits. He's having a little bit of purple
Johnny Evans is West. Johnny Evans
to run around the pitch and do what he wants to do.
He's Johnny Evans for West Brom. Yeah. Goes in and you know what? I might not be that good to play for Man United, but I'm better than all yous. Yeah. I am well. It's like if you play Everton, didn't he? It's like if you go and play five-a-side every weekend. Your mates are all boss, and then you go and play with another group of lads who are absolute garbage, and you think, fucking hell, I'm boss, mate. Yeah. And then next week you're back with your mates again. You're like, oh yeah, no, I'm not that good. I've done that a few times.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's what he is. Couldn't put any better.